No, don't laugh. No, don't laugh. This is a serious question. Very serious question.
Well, when you say that, how can I not laugh?
This is from Brown G-Force. Please read all. It can save my life. I don't know what to do anymore. Please just use 5 minutes to read. Hi, me and my mates have followed your videos for a long time. We wondered if you could ask Lee Priest a question we all want to know. The question is related to health problems and bodybuilding, and it can actually change my life. If you just use 5 minutes to read, please.
It's going to take us 5 minutes to read. Can you read 5 minutes, please?
I've been doing bodybuilding and powerlifting for 4 years.
4 years?
I did get to a high level and also did 3 cycles when I needed them most. Only some test and Dianabol. I had to stop because I needed to focus on my education and more important things in my life. And after I stopped, my test went downhill. Only 220 ng/dl, and I've had this for now 3 years. My marriage is suffering because of lack of my libido, and it takes really long to recover from workouts. My life is shit right now. My hair is getting slowly thinner, and also my eyebrows have got thinner. I have spoken to an endocrinologist who specialises on hormones. He gave me testosterone gel, which was okay. I felt a little bit better, but still feel like shit. He will not give me any injectables since he says I'm too young. My question for Lee is, what is the best TRT method for veteran bodybuilders who suffer low testosterone?
Bodybuilders, you did it for 4 years.
Is 200 milligrams of Test-D a week too much? I am 25 years old and I feel like my life is over. Please help, I'm desperate. No one wants to talk about steroids where I live because it is such an answer that can save my life.
Well, your life is in my hands right now.
No, be serious.
Well, 24 years up, if it's, if you go into endocrinologist, the gels will work, but no, you need, if it's that low, I'd go maybe every another 6 months time and another 6 months time and see. You can take lots of natural products like zinc and stuff like that to help increase your natural level of testosterone if you're taking zinc supplements. That'll help. But you need to find, like I said, if you've got steroids before and the endocrinologist won't give you the injectable, sadly you just have to go buy it off the black market like you did before. But yes, you'd only need 200 milligrams every week or two if you're just using it for HRT purposes, so you don't need to go crazy on it. But I'm just wondering, how much did you use beforehand in a 4-year period that actually shut your level down? Because I've used testosterone, I've never gone big amounts. Like I said, SUS 250 I've used 2 mils, which is 500, Test Cypionate 400, and I've been doing it 31 years training and gear on and off, and I've still got my eyebrows and a full head of hair, so I'm not sure how much you used in those 4 years, whether you overdid it and shut your own production down. But I recommend then, if you're going to go do something, if you can't get the gel and the gel's only helping a little bit, just go buy some more testosterone and do 200 milligrams a week, or maybe 200 to 300 every 2 weeks, and you should be feeling fine again. But your life isn't over, you're 25 years old, so...
Well, I was going to, let's look at the things individually. Like, say, for example, his marriage is suffering because of lack of libido. Well, maybe you could...
Marriage shouldn't be about sex. Now, say the shoe was on the other foot and you're horny, ready to go, and she doesn't want to put out. Would the marriage be over then? Would you leave your wife if she wasn't putting out? So it goes both ways. So you should be in love and happy. And just say, God forbid, you had a horrific accident where your willy got cut off, or she had something wrong with her and she couldn't use a vagina anymore. Would you leave her? No. Sure, you might be upset in the beginning, but still, if you're in love and you're happy together, you just work around it and make other things work. So a relationship should not be based on sex. You know, even though sex and money are two big factors that couples fight about, but you know, you just have to work around other things.
Well, I was going to say he could get one of his mates to help him out there, and he could watch or something like that.
Yeah, he could do that.
The hair thinning, you could get a wig.
Get a wig, or what's that spray stuff?
Yeah.
Actually, they got some really good wigs these days. Look at the ones the actors wear. You can't even tell they're wigs. You can get the eyebrows. Well, I guess you could paint them on.
Yeah.
The girls do that. They shave them off and then draw them on that way too. Like you get, depending on what day you have, you can like draw them in angry one day. You can draw them in surprised. You can draw puzzled.
Like
so whatever mood you're in, you can just draw your eyebrows accordingly.
Yeah. So we've got 2 of the things covered.
Yeah.
Well, 3.
3 of them.
And then it's just how you feel. So maybe start drinking or something, or
take up booze.
Yeah.
You know, get on the ice pipe or something.
Yeah. Lack of energy. Yeah.
Heroin's always a good one.
Yeah, you're advising him to source drugs illegally, so
go all out then. Just go get on some heroin, drink a bit of beer, and get a Viagra.
But do you think maybe too might be
you might be putting too much pressure on yourself and really making it worse than what it is if you're putting too much pressure on yourself to perform. So
I'd also like he might be comparing, you know, how he felt when he was on steroids when he was young and 21. Now he's a bit older and he's
25.
Yeah, I know.
So old.
But you know, he might
fucking life's over.
Yeah, it might be. You know, his hair might have fallen out already at 25. You know, if he hadn't have taken gear. So
you don't know, because there are a lot of guys, like I said, who have used gear and they've got a full set of head like me, and then there's some like that who use it and the hair comes out straight away. They go bald young. So I don't know what the history of your family's like, if your dad or your grandfather or great grandfather, if they all had a full head of hair. If they do, does your mum? You have to look on both sides of the family. If both sides of the family have big full head of hair and you don't, well then it's probably due to gear. But if they're all thinning and losing it, well, you've just sped up the process. So. But you can probably go, if I give you the guy's email address, I'll get you to email him and you can tell him if your nuts are shrunk or not.
Yeah.
And film it. Maybe he can hook up and get together.
Well, maybe he might need to try the semen method and
just like
start rubbing a bit on, and that might generate the process.
Endocrinologist that the gel's not really working. You still feel a bit depressed and it's not working, so you need a testosterone shot. A lot of guys get that Reandron, I think it is. That's like 1,000 milligrams, but you only get one shot every 10 to 12 weeks. So that's just slowly time released over that time. So maybe you can look into getting that. So hopefully that'll help you, but I think you're just overthinking it too much. Your life isn't over, that's for sure.